Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Greedfall. Picking up exactly where we left off, we have Kurt and Vasco with us, and we are on our way to Hikmet to see if we can meet with Vasco's previously unknown brother, Bastion Darset, while we wait for Kurt to learn more about the Ghost Regiment, the Phantom Regiment, that ended up killing his recruit Rainier. So, we'll get on with it. Die, birdie. Bunch of feathers. They're the only useful wildlife on the island. Pretty much everything else you can't harvest from, just them. You can harvest from the beasts, but I think I showed you a couple episodes ago about these are the easy guys to fight. These are the ox-like beasts, and that's the birds that we're killing. And of course the beast that we fought at the beginning. But yeah, anyways, onward. Always looking for more things to fight so that we can increase our XP and get some more levels going. But, travel. And no, we are not going to go stop at the palace on this little venture. Simply because I don't feel like it. Sell the feathers, sell the fangs. Okay, we do have a couple of pairs of gloves. And that's it. Purchases. How much is that? 103 right now. I don't want that right now. We could get a merchant's cape, which would be appropriate to or the Sardet as the legate of the Congregation of Merchants. But later on you will find out why I really want to give him a knot cape. And no, it is not the reason you think. If you even know what that other reason is. Well, there's two reasons why we would give him that, but it is not the one that would be the so-called obvious girly reason. It's the others. Okay. So, we'll venture into Hikmet.
Halt! What's your destination, my lord?
Just into town. I am an emissary of the congregation and am here to discuss matters with your governor. Why the checkpoint?
We've got orders to verify all comings and goings. The roads are becoming dangerous. Do you have anything particular to report?
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well then, good travels, my lord.
Okay. You'll notice that the facial diversity is not doesn't go very far in this game, but there's a lot of different face shapes and styles that are constantly repeated, but I kind of like that because it leads me to believe that this game had a smaller budget than what could have been used. And I think if more games would be willing to just taper down and cut back a little bit, then we as gamers would have a lot more affordable games with higher quality in other areas. Another checkpoint.
Halt! Your names, titles, and business at hand.
Sir de Sardet, emissary of the Congregation of Merchants on Tir Fredi. I have come to present my regards to your governor.
Your papers seem to be in order. Welcome to Hikmet, Your Excellency.
Let's ask about Vasco or Kurt after that. Just sort of assumes they're his bodyguards, I guess. Maybe we will visit the governor after we take care of Vasco's business. Just depends on if Kurt has any new information. I don't want to... Where was our residence? Right there. Okay, we've already passed it. Yep, there's our accommodations. So, always has the little placard of the Congregation of Merchants, the blue and silver and gold. Alright, so let's find Bastion. And, well, let's find, what's his face? The guy he was supposed to be buying from. Here we are.
If you come to do business, you should go upstairs. I am but a poor underling.
Okay. And we will go upstairs. Usually he has some added info for us.
Hello, sir.
Later.
Is this the house of the man called Farad?
It is I. What can I do for you?
We're searching for Mr. Darcy. He was supposed to come here to do business.
Yes. Yes, he did come here, but I don't know where he is. To be honest, our exchange did not exactly go as planned. And if you are his associate, or a member of his family, know that you owe me a large sum of money.
How so?
Well, this Darcy fellow came here to take the shipment, and he was supposed to deliver me a promissory note.
Which never arrived, I imagine. How could you let him leave with your merchandise without payment?
Well, he's the son of a very well-known family. I did not deem it necessary to try and obtain more guarantees.
What if something happened to him?
Nothing happened. At least I don't think so. And why should that concern me? I'm not his brother. He owes me money, and I do not have the slightest idea of where he might be.
I suspect that you're not telling us everything.
Oh, come on. If you have not come to repay his debt, leave me alone so I can work in peace.
Alright. Fine. Nothing up here to search, which means it's downstairs.
Greetings. If you have come to do business, head upstairs. If
We
there's any
already heard
business
that
left
from
to
you.
do.
Why'd you say that?
They haven't been paying me, and I've had to work with cheap ingredients for weeks.
What do you do here exactly?
I create and prepare complex potions. Not simple health potions, but far more subtle things.
And if I'm not mistaken, things are not going the way you would want them to.
The boss has always been difficult, but ever since he got ripped off, it has been a living hell. I work using leftovers thrown away by all the other alchemists, while listening to him screaming at me and everyone else all day. This is no way to live.
Have you heard of a man called Bastian Darcy?
It would be difficult not to. His name is the only thing my boss talks about. Apparently, he did not pay for one of our shipments and still left with the goods. And now my boss makes me work twice as much to compensate for his losses. With ingredients I wouldn't even feed to a pig.
And what did your boss do?
Well, he spent every waking hour cursing his name. That's how I learned about it.
We'll try.
How can a brilliant, conscientious alchemist keep working here? I am certain that any great laboratory in town would welcome you with open arms. So why continue protecting your employer?
This position may not be the most rewarding these days, but it wasn't always like this.
We'll leave you to your work.
How kind of you.
Good. Alright. Pause to read if you want to read the whole thing. As usual. We really need to up our charisma. As much as I
You
want the
again.
crafting, maybe
I
we'll
already told
do
you
that
that I do
instead
not
when we
know
get
where the
that
man you're searching for is.
skill point.
You may not know where he is, but you did everything you could to find him, didn't you?
What do you mean?
Does this document ring a bell? You hired some debt collectors to find Mr. Darcy.
How dare you rummage through my belongings?
You could have taken legal action and retrieved what you were owed, but you sent some killers instead.
I doubt the governor would approve. Do you want us to tell him about it?
No. But please, understand me. The Darcy family is on the continent. It would take months for them to reply to my complaint. What other solution was there? My shop will not survive this.
Tell us who these debt collectors are and we'll take care of it.
They loiter in an alleyway of ill repute, not far from here, in the Science District.
That's what I feared. Probably a bunch of cutthroats. If Bastian survives...
If he survives, remind him of what he owes me.
Okay. We get to go fight. Because I'm not about to pay these guys. As much as I like Vasco. Nope. Alleyway of ill repute. I should be using the mouse, but there's a map. I am using the mouse. Can't play the game without the mouse.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintet.
Great. Already spent enough money. Here we
Have
are.
mercy. I will repay everything, I swear. This is nothing but a horrible misunderstanding. My family is very rich. They will give you everything you want, please.
Hey, you! Leave this man alone!
What do you want? No one asked you for your opinion, so get lost.
Maybe he's friends with the weakling.
Maybe. In any case, it seems like he wants to share his fate.
You think I'm afraid? I've fought uglier people than you.
Vasco, let me try to take care of this. How much money are we talking about? You're here to collect a debt, right?
Between what he owes our client and our commission, it's a hefty sum. But if you want to pay in his stead, my lord, please do.
Yeah, we don't even have enough.
I'm afraid I don't feel like negotiating any longer.
Glad to see we agree on something. A bit of poison on my brain. And let's go!
Where am I? Eh? I think I just wasted that on...
Things are about to get dicey. You ward off this fate. Move away.
Hello.
Things are about to get dicey.
Thank you for your intervention. I thought these brutes would kill me.
Don't mention it. It's only natural.
But how did you end up in such a situation?
Oh, I'm certain someone like you, who belongs to high society, will understand. There is a game table here that is attended by the best of the aristocracy. I lost the money I owed to that merchant while playing there. And since I got out with a few other debts, I had to leave the merchandise as repayment as well. But that's a mere trifle that my father would have paid for without thinking twice. I never would have thought that someone would send these types of brutes after me. What a lack of tact. In any case, I'm extremely grateful to you. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Captain Vasco. Naught and sea given. It was a pleasure, sir.
Okay. And now we're going to loot these boys for all they're worth. And there's a crate here. Alright. One more. Huh? Got some extra clothes. One more in the shadows? I thought I already looted this guy. So was that? We were up against 5. I thought there were only 4 of them. That's fine. I am perfectly happy with that.
To Sardet. Can I do anything for you?
I must leave you.
Okay. That was not the dialogue option I was expecting. Yes.
Thank you, de Sardet.
My pleasure. But why didn't you tell him who you were?
But I did tell him. I was stupid. I resented everyone, and you even more, for the life I didn't get to live. You had it all, everything I thought I was entitled to. But after seeing Bastion, I realized that in the end, I was exactly who I wanted to be. A naught, and a proud one at that.
I'm glad to hear it. No more regrets?
No more regrets. And I certainly don't regret not being called Leandra Darcy.
Yes, Leandra does not suit you. Alright, so Vasco is now on friendly terms with us. Which means... Thank God we have that intuition bonus. That will do us so much good in this game. Alright, now. Hello. We are still waiting for Kurt, but in order to progress in the main quest, we literally need to go to the Governor's Mansion, and that will help. Wrong quarter. We definitely can't go in there right now. Over the wall, please. Thank you. Anything to loot while we are in this little alley? Yeah, Kurt. Don't shove your head up my ass. You're not that type of man. Kurt does not kiss asses, and Kurt does not, kiss asses. In either meaning of the phrase. Alright. Well, we'll go meet with the governor. As much as I don't like either him or the other one. This is their little Judgment Square place.
Here's Governor Buren's palace. I believe he's a renowned scholar, but beware, he's also a politician, with words covered in honey but as dangerous as my weapons.
We rarely bow down on our ships. I hope I will not embarrass you.
Never, Vasco. Same with Kurt. Neither one of them ever embarrass us. Much prefer to have them than, some of the other people that we could be running around with. Okay.
Your Excellence, it is an honor to meet you. Allow me to present my sincerest regards in the name of the Congregation of Merchants.
And allow me to wish you and your cousin a warm welcome to the island, in the hopes that this visit will help prolong the profitable relations between our two nations.
Likewise. Nevertheless, another question brings me. The Malachor. The Prince d'Orsay hopes that these new shores will bring us new possibilities. Even a remedy.
It is an area that concerns us greatly, but be assured we are studying it acutely. Our doctors and alchemists are particularly interested in the flora of the Isle. It's extremely varied and different from our own. In fact, we have sent a group of explorers into a very promising sector. Alas, we've had no news from them for quite some time now. We are hoping that nothing has happened. We would have sent a patrol to investigate, but we cruelly lack the means to do so. The natives have proven aggressive, even hostile to our studies, and have attacked us regularly. We are obligated to maintain all of our able-bodied men here in order to protect the city. But we would be happy to share with you the results of our research if...
Your Excellency.
This insolent interruption is untimely and unwelcome.
I deeply regret, Excellency, but one of our frontier posts has just suffered a brutal attack.
Report then and be precise.
The natives attacked us by surprise. Our men were massacred. Our frontier post is lost.
One more act of barbarity. Dismissed, soldier. Where was I? Yes, we would be most pleased to share our discoveries with our allies if your cousin would send us a party to help us find our lost expedition. I could show you to which region they were sent.
I thank you for the information and will let him know.
If you are of a mind to accord me another request, I would be truly grateful.
I'm listening.
As you have not failed to observe, our troops, as well as our caravans, have been suffering incessant attacks. The merchants, including your own, are raided, often killed, and certain goods have become scarce. Captain Rainhild, who commands our outpost in the plains, has communicated his incapacity to protect them, considering that certain of your own fellow countrymen are involved.
You would like me to lend a hand? I will see what I can do, Your Excellency.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
No.
I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Okay. Don't know what that little weird vibration glitch thing was when the soldier interrupted the conversation. It's funny though. Alright. We are here. There are some places. Vasco's up there vibrating, waiting for Kurt to get down the ladder. Hello. There's supposed to be some crates down here to loot. No? There's usually good stuff. Ah, here we are. Yes, an explorer's blunderbuss. Unfortunately, that is classified as a rifle, and we don't have rifle unlocked yet. We need to go... We need 2 more skill points here to unlock rifle. And accuracy, we need level 2 to use that blunderbuss. But, in looking at it, our standard issue regulation pistol with no upgrades that you get at the very beginning of the game is actually better quality than it is as far as just general physical damage. Although it does, this blunderbuss does have a little bit better armor damage, and it does better with stun, and it also gives us an elemental damage bonus, which is all well and good, but ultimately the as far as I'm concerned, the regulation pistol is better. But it's not the only thing that we're going to end up wielding. There are some other weapons that are very nice in this game, and I will be upgrading my own and Vasco's eventually. As far as firearms go, And Kurt will also be getting a better sword. And of course I will be upgrading their armor too. Because Sardet has the nice shiny stuff. So these boys need the nice shiny stuff. Anyways, enough confusing the crap out of my companions. Quests, side quests. Ah, yes, that. Okay, so we'll go work on this little side quest. And then we will...
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy.
Yes, I know. Shush. And then we will see if Kurt has any... Keep running to that spot. That is the wrong alleyway. We are not going to be able to get in there yet.
At the fiery
And
flasks,
I
you'll
definitely don't want to try because those bastards are not friendly. The whole reason I ran down the wrong alleyway is because I headed towards home. Little thing.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress. Your Excellency, welcome. I am on. You will not
Yes.
and always.
Let's sell some stuff. We'll sell that. Quit flinching, boys. Old embroidered doublet, we have one of those. So we'll sell that. Gloves. Priest gloves, definitely selling those. And the reinforced gloves will sell. Boots. Soft boots, yes. I think we're good everywhere else. Yeah, we don't have enough to purchase much here. But, the ornate pistol's kind of nice. I usually get something like that for, Vasco eventually. This 4-barreled pistol, though, that is probably the best pistol in the game. Yeah, it's only blue. It's not qualified as rare, but my god, that thing is amazing once you get it.
Thanks for your visit.
And there are crates and stuff that you can loot in the farmlands, but with the interest of time and progressing the episode, we're gonna go talk to these guys about helping with the caravan attacks. I did bump up the graphics. I fixed the shadow quality because I noticed that the episodes were coming out like really dark compared to what I normally record at.
Hello, Captain.
So hopefully
Your Excellency,
the
what can I do
last
for you?
episode and this episode will be better.
Governor Burren has asked me to help
least
you fight
visually.
against the caravan attacks. Could you tell me precisely what's going on?
For weeks, we have been harassed by the savages. They're waiting for groups of soldiers or caravans to be out of sight of the outpost and attack with incredible violence. They don't just steal goods or equipment. They kill without mercy. Only one man survived their last attack. He's here in a sorry state.
Do you think he could answer a few questions?
Yes, but take it easy on him.
I'll make sure I do, Captain.
Okay. People talk nice.
Hello there. My name is de Sardet. I'm the legate of the congregation. I was informed that your caravan was looted, and that you were the sole survivor of the attack.
It's true, Your Excellency. It was awful. All those deaths. The violence. We followed the recommended precautions to the letter, but it was useless.
How did the attack happen?
We traveled all day. We were exhausted, and night was approaching. We knew we were not very far from the outpost, but we couldn't go any further. So we camped away from the road, trying to stay out of sight. Alas, it was in vain. That's when they struck, in the middle of the night.
Were there several attackers?
I counted 5, maybe 6. But others were hiding in the woods. I'm sure of it. If they only had their usual stone weapons, we may have hoped to escape them. But their weapons were inflamed. I have never been so scared in my life.
What were you transporting?
Mostly food, but also herbs and other ingredients for scientists.
Did the attackers take it?
Everything was a blur. I don't know if they intended to steal or destroy it. Unfortunately, my companions died while trying to protect our cargo.
Are you saying that the looters started by attacking your cargo?
Yes, Your Excellency. Maybe more of us would have survived if we'd all fled.
Okay.
You mentioned recommended precautions.
Yes. Since attacks occur often, we were given a number of precautions to avoid them. Do not travel at certain times, do not camp near the road, do not light any fires. All of it was useless. It would have been better to recruit guards to escort us.
Based on what you're saying, the attacks were very targeted. They must have a camp near the outpost to monitor the road.
But what is their goal? Why attack all the caravans along this route?
They must want to cut off the supply lines to Hikmet. We'll go to the scene of the attack. I might find something there to help track these rebels.
Okay. Next. Cheeks. I said loot that, damn you.
The caravan was some distance from the road when it was attacked.
Oh crap. Nope, nope. Back off, boys. Nope.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Ace is stone. Nope.
Move away! Things are about to get messy!
God damn it. These guys are not easy.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Alright, put your weapons away. God. Yeah, these guys, I mean, I won't say that they are, you know, impossible to fight. Obviously, you just saw me fight them without actually dying. But, we just don't quite have the right setup for that particular combat yet. Let's look at the map. Because we are supposed to be able to set up another camp in this region. Thinking it'll be over there. But really, we are interested in
Here we are.
the
Stay
caravan
alert.
site. Investigate.
The food has been destroyed. They clearly don't need it, which means that their camp should be close by. They must have died protecting their goods. How sad. These wounds appear to be caused by stone blades. The kind of weapons that islanders use. The crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
Okay. Do I want to try to fight these bastards? The last few times I've tried to fight them, it has not gone well. Because they use poison.
Be careful! You're wounded! Move away!
Damn it. Yeah. Basically, I got poisoned, and that's why... Oh, crap. And now I have to go through that entire examination of the site again. Oh, crap. And we are also fighting these boys again.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Don't shoot them yet. Because I'm trying to put stasis spell on them that corrupts their armor. As you can see, this guy is completely.
I will no longer protect you.
Damn it, I'm about to die again. Alright, there we go. Good. Alright, that one's dead.
I can't hold on much longer. Move away.
Don't worry, Kurt, you're fine. There we are. Okay. I need to get some armor ointment. No. Did I not assign that? I thought I did. That was supposed to be on 4. There we go. Now my armor's good. Alright, now we have to go through the whole investigation again, but I should be able to skip the dialogue lines.
Here we are. Stay alert. The food has been
No?
destroyed. They clearly don't need it, which means that their camp should be close by.
Alright.
They must have died protecting their goods. How sad. These wounds appear to be caused by stone blades. The kind of weapons that islanders use. The crates are empty. Their entire contents have been destroyed. These goods were not meant to reach their destination. They acted quickly, methodically, and then left. But where are the bodies? Let's look around.
And now I want what is in that crate, so we are going to save over that. So we don't have to do all of that again. And we are going to deal with these bastards. And it's the big one that is the problem. No, I need you to be... There we go. I'm not even going to get close to you. No, I didn't want to do a stasis spell.
Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
I killed you already, you bastard. Die and stay down, you freak. You guys good? Alright. Yeah, I hate fighting these guys at low level. But we did level up, which is exactly what I wanted. Alright. So, we can now fill in here. Skill points. Impact bullets. Or stasis. Or kicks, which I rarely use. Or we can just wait and we'll do traps next. As much as I want to open up the craftsmanship, we have been getting screwed with a lot of the charisma stuff. So we're gonna go with that. Unfortunately, the next point that we can put into this will be at level 13. And we're only at level 9. We have a lot more levels to go up before we can do that, but I am losing out on too much with the dialogue, and it is actually costing me money, which is not good, because like I said, money is not easy to come by in this game. You literally have to loot in order to get most of it. And pick and choose what weapons you want to keep. And same goes with, that was weird, like other equipment. Alright, so there's another camp. And while we're here, what kind of ammo can I craft? Oh, we'll craft some. Yes. There we go. Health potions. Armor ointment. Yeah, we are going to craft some more of that. We have 3. So we'll do 7 for now. Because that'll suit us for a while. Okay. Move on with this merchant caravan issue. Got another fight ahead of us. Ah, damn you.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Why was this man's body arranged like that? There's something in his pocket.
Dude, we haven't even gotten over there. Alright. Grab that. Now let's check out the merchant. Again, pause to read the whole thing.
He was in the caravan, but whoever attacked him decided to drag him here and feed him to the wild beasts.
A message for other merchants, no doubt. One must admit, it's an effective deterrent.
Great, these guys. At least they're a little easier to fight than the poison spitting beasts. Alright, we are going to throw some stasis spell at you, and some stasis spell at you, and just let that work on your armor, since we have the corrosiveness. Guys, quit. Damn it.
Let's see if you can ward off
this feint!
Damn it. I forget that I cannot do...
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
Wrong potion, damn it. Hey, just because I'm the one shooting at you doesn't mean you need to be targeting me, you ass. Alright. Hey, got some obsidian from that. That's good. Now, I hear a stupid little bird. Where are you, stupid little bird? Not down here? Does that mean you're up on the next level? Apparently. Oh, there we go. Yes, you are. Now, put your weapons away. Alright. Another battle. Let's go full health, because these guys are standing up here looking friendly, but they're not.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this feint!
There we go.
Patrol. We're close to the target.
There we go. We actually did better than I was expecting to. Stonemason skirt? I don't think I've ever gotten that one before. I've gotten some of the other common tribal outfits, but I don't remember stonemasons. So let's see what that actually looks like. Huh? Not too bad. It's not very fancy, but it works. But it's the sort of thing that you can't upgrade, unlike a lot of the other outfits. And there are, native outfits that you can upgrade. In fact, we will be upgrading Siora's equipment eventually. Okay. An axe is definitely not better. Occasionally you pick up one of these that has, like a elemental or magic or poison attribute applied to it that is worth the decrease in the physical damage, but, that obviously isn't one of them. So... oh, we have to fight more of those guys. Well, we'll see if we can get past them. But again, we are going to go in and do a quick save in case we die, so that we don't have to go back through all of the other stuff. Because these guys do like to
Things are about to get dicey.
use their poison.
Let's see if you can ward off the feint.
Is that all of them? Apparently. Well, that was an unnecessary save, but it doesn't cost us anything to save frequently, so I'm fine with that. I thought there was another one. Is it in the bush? No. This bush over here? No. Alright. Guess there were only that many. That's fine.
This obstacle was deliberately placed here. I think we're on the right track. Their camp must be nearby. We must find a way to pass.
And so that little science thing that we just did, that's why you never get rid of any of these. Because the poison and the alchemy you can put on your blades, but you need this elemental damage in order to get through barriers like that. So that is the whole point of those things.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Hey, don't run past me, bitch. Protective medal of the monk. I wonder if we can wear that yet. Hello? Where's the other body? Up here. Sorry, boys. And gloves. Alright, a little further. Kinda wish we had Ciora here on this mission, but... Alright, that one has magic regen and poison resistance. That one has healing, regen, and magical resistance. So it's not actually better compared to what we are fighting against right now. We need the magic regen to cast the stasis spell, and that poison protection is definitely needed. That's what those gloves look like. They're kind of cool. I like the feathers. Although I wish they were a little more in line with the arm. But we are moving on, sort of. I don't want to go too much further because we are pretty much at the end of the episode, and yeah. I think we will stop right here. Vasco, come here. Do the closeout with us. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this episode and are willing, please give it a like and consider subscribing so that you will see more. And the Sardet, Vasco, Inkert, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.